Hi, everyone. Thank you for coming. My name is Shlomi. I'm with PlanetScale and a Vitess maintainer for the past 5 years. I'm standing in, replacing Dipti Zigiredi, the leader of the project, who unfortunately could not come here today. And I'm here to talk to you about unlimited scaling in Vitess. What's unlimited scaling anyway? So Vitess is an open source CNCF project, graduated about 6 or 7 years ago. It's a sharded, distributed, relational database framework that runs on top of MySQL. You've probably used it. You are probably using it. Every message you send in Slack is stored and served by Vitess. Every pull request on GitHub is stored and served by Vitess. Cache up, blocks cache up, uses Vitess. And these companies are able to serve many millions of queries per second out of a relation database using Vitess. So there's a large community and a large user base. We actually don't really know what we don't know. It's open source, so you never know who's using your product, right? I think in this room, many can relate. You know, a user pops in Slack, asks some question. Turns out there's this mass operation they're running, you know, critical app in some different country we've never heard of before. Where did you come from? Who are you? So we keep hearing about new users, large users, and keep getting more input from the community. So the Vitess story is a bit peculiar. It was created by YouTube to store and serve their entire video metadata. And YouTube was subsequently purchased by Google. And as part of that, Google migrated Vitess into probably one of the most hostile environments a relational database can expect to run on, which was Google's Borg. Borg is the predecessor to Kubernetes. And so Vitess is kind of probably the first relational database to run at scale on a Kubernetes-like environment. And Google later on moved on to run its own infrastructure and contributed Vitess to the CNCF, and we've been maintaining it ever since. Vitess achieves scale by sharding. You may have heard about auto-sharding. That's not how Vitess works. It takes a different approach. It takes an approach of custom or configurable sharding key. It's a key design choice for Vitess. It comes at a cost. Upfront, you as a user need to think about your sharding scheme, need to think about your data and how you might want to approach your data. That's the cost. But once you buy into the sharding world, once you're in sharding sphere, things become very flexible. So the most obvious thing you can do is to scale out, right? Your data is growing. You can reshard. You can split your data into smaller or more shards and grow with those. But you can also reconfigure some parts of your sharding scheme. You can reconfigure your sharding keys. You can use composite keys. Not all shards of data and not all data is created equal. Some intentionally or unintentionally receive different, more intense workload, different kinds of traffic. With this custom sharding scheme, you can further reshard specific hotspots of your data and really fine-tune it to match your application's query patterns. And the key thing about Vitess sharding is that it's managed by the framework. So everything happens online with zero downtime. Sorry. Right. It's a bit of a provocative slide, but only a little bit so. We've seen users struggling with the number of connections on Aurora or the number of servers or the server capacity on RDS. Moving into the Vitess, they get the flexibility of running more commodity hardware. You can scale out with more shards, commodity hardware, or you can scale up your servers, use less shards, then scale out. Looks like I just ran out of time. So please join us on the Vitess community on Slack, ask questions, open issues on GitHub. Otherwise, please check out our docs and website. Thank you so much.